Listen, come closer. This is not just a story, this is something that will open your eyes about marriage, money, and secrets. In a quiet town called Adumes, there lived a man named Kojo Mensah. This man worked harder than most people you know. Before the sun even rose, he was already outside, kicking his old motorbike to life and preparing for the day. Kojo was a delivery rider. Not the lazy type. The kind that carried heavy loads from morning till night without complaining. Cement, bags of rice, furniture, anything people needed moved, he was always ready. From 5 a.m. to late evening, he was always on the road. His clothes were always dusty, his face covered in sweat, his hands rough from hard work. And the money. Oh, the money was coming. Every day, small payments entered his pocket. 200 Cedis here, 150 there, sometimes even 500 Cedis in one day. By the end of the week, Kojo made more than enough to take care of his family comfortably. But here is the question. If the money was coming, why was his house still suffering? Why was his wife struggling like a single mother? That is where this story begins to get serious. Inside their small house lived his wife, Oma, and their young son, Kofi. Oma was a hardworking woman. She sold provisions at the roadside, small things like sachet water, bread, sugar, and matches. The kind of business that brings little profit but keeps life moving. On a good day, she made just enough to cook. On a bad day, she had to manage whatever she could find. Every morning, she woke up before everyone. She cooked, prepared her son for school, and went to the market. She worked till evening, came home tired, and still cooked for the family. Meanwhile, Kojo would return home, sit down like a king, and wait for food. After eating, he would say the same thing every day. Oma, I don't have money. Things are hard. Oma believed him. For years, she believed her husband was struggling. Even when their son needed books for school and Kojo refused to help, saying he had nothing. Even when she had to borrow money just to cook. Even when she went to bed hungry so her child could eat. She believed him. Until one day, everything changed. That day, Oma was not feeling well. Her body was hot, her head was heavy, and she decided to come home early to rest, something she almost never did. As she entered the room, she noticed something strange. The mattress didn't sit well. One side was raised, like something was under it. At first, she ignored it. But something kept disturbing her mind. Slowly, she lifted the mattress. And what she saw? Her whole body froze. Money. Bundles and bundles of money, wrapped in paper and packed neatly. Not small money. Big money. Her hands started shaking. Her heart was beating fast. She counted. 1 bundle, 2, 3. When she finished counting, the total made her weak. Hundreds of thousands of Cedis. Hidden under the same bed they slept on every night. The same man who said he had no money, was sleeping on wealth. Oma sat on the floor, silent. No tears. No shouting. Just one thought in her mind. This will not end like this. That evening, Kojo came home as usual, tired and very hungry. Oma, what did you cook? He asked. Oma stood there, calm, too calm. I didn't cook, she replied quietly. Kojo froze. In all their years of marriage, this had never happened before. Why? He asked, confused. Oma looked straight at him. I don't have money. Kojo shifted uncomfortably. But, what will we eat? Oma's voice stayed calm, but firm. If you have money, give me. I will cook. Kojo quickly shook his head. I told you, I don't have money. Oma nodded slowly. Then we will sleep hungry. That night, there was no food. Not for Kojo, not for Oma, not even for their son. For the first time, Kojo felt something was wrong. But he still didn't know. This was only the beginning. The next day, the same thing happened. No food. No breakfast. No dinner. Kojo started eating outside, spending money secretly, but still lying at home. After 3 days, he was tired, confused, and frustrated. Then on the 4th day, Oma spoke. "I am closing my shop," she said. Kojo was shocked. "What? Then how will we survive?" Oma looked at him with serious eyes. "I don't know. Maybe you will find money somewhere." She paused. "Maybe under the mattress." Silence. Kojo's heart stopped. His secret was no longer a secret. Oma entered the room, brought out all the hidden money, and poured it in front of him. "Look at it," she said. "All these years, we suffered for nothing." Kojo broke down. Tears filled his eyes. "I'm sorry. I was wrong." But Oma was not smiling. "For years, I suffered. Today, things will change." She gave him conditions. Money must be used for the family. They must open a bank account together. No more secrets. Kojo agreed. From that day, he changed. He became a better husband and father. Just when everyone thought the story had ended, something unexpected happened. Weeks passed, and Kojo truly changed. He started giving Oma money every week. He paid for Kofi's school needs without being asked. He even helped expand Oma's small shop into a bigger one. People in the town began to notice. "Kojo has changed," they said. "His family is now living well." Peace returned to the house. But one evening, Oma sat quietly, watching her husband. Then she asked a question. "Kojo, if I never found that money, would you have ever changed?" Kojo didn't answer immediately. He looked down. Silence filled the room. Finally, he spoke softly. "I don't think I would have." That answer hit differently. Because the truth is, some people don't change because they want to. They change because they are exposed. Oma nodded slowly, her face calm. "Then never forget that feeling," she said. "Because next time, I may not stay." That night, Kojo couldn't sleep. Not because of hunger, but because he finally understood something deep. A good woman can endure. But once her heart closes, even money cannot open it again.